Hi everyone, it's Chris. Welcome back to my parlour, and today I'm here with another reading. I'm not too sure what it is. I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens, and then I'll title it once it's finished, once I know how to title it. So you have a choice of 1, 2 or 3 today, or any combination thereof. It is entirely up to you. It is your reading. So 1, 2 or 3, and to take a chance on what it is that I'm actually going to be basing this reading on, we'll have to wait till the end because I'm not too sure what the theme is. So 1, 2 or 3, I'll give you a few moments to decide, and then we'll start the reading. So number 1, if you chose this one, the Weird Cat Tarot, let's find out what might be happening and what I'm trying to be saying. So just going to shuffle the cards. What is this reading about? Maybe it's like a little bit of a story. Well, the King of Cups just decided to present itself. So the King of Cups, this is like an emotional journey. One that can either confirm something on an emotional level or start you thinking about your emotional reaction to something. Because the King of Cups, he's fairly well laid back, understands what's going on, understands his emotions and his emotional reaction to things on most levels. But there is a part of him perhaps that's questioning something. So are you questioning something in your life at the moment on an emotional level? Is something tugging at your heartstrings, or has something happened to cause you to feel a bit of anxiety? The Eight of Swords. It's quite restrictive though, isn't it? You know exactly what it is you want from this situation, but something is holding you back, whether it's regret or misunderstandings, or not quite knowing your place in this situation, wanting to move forward with it but not quite knowing how. You sort of are sitting in a spot and you're just watching the world go by. You're watching everything changing around you, but you're sort of stuck because you don't know what to do, and it's bothering you. I can see that it's bothering you. Why is it bothering you? Because there's choices to be made. There's just so much. There's either rob Peter to pay Paul, or too much work, or not enough relaxation. What's happening here? How are you balancing what's going on? How are you balancing what's restricting you, so you can feel the emotional certainty about this situation? So how are you going to balance that? How are you going to bring it into some sort of semblance of harmony? So too much of one thing, not enough of the other is coming through here, and it's sort of tugging at your heartstrings. It's sort of restricting you from what you want to do. How are you going to go about changing that? Oh my goodness. The Seven of Swords comes up because there's just so much you don't know about this situation yet, or there's so much about this situation that you're not wanting to face, and perhaps someone has taken something from you, either your confidence or your reassurance that you can cope with this, because someone has not been completely honest with you, but they haven't done it maliciously. They've just forgotten to tell you something, it seems, or they've walked away from the situation because they can't deal with it either, and they're just leaving you in the lurch virtually. But they have taken something that you need, so it might be time for you to ask them about it, to confront them perhaps. They're not malicious, they've just forgotten something, or they just think it's not necessary, but there's some secrets, there's some information, there's some second choices to make. Something needs to be reaffirmed here. And then you can realistically bring in and set the intention, because look at this one, it's reading up, it's all being combined now, and the answer is there. The situation has changed and you're waiting for the opportunity now to take it forward. Does that make sense? So it's sort of coming through here. The ideas now will be confirmed and you can move forward with it. You can come out of your time of reflection. You can then face the world because you know exactly where you sit in it, you know your part in it, you know what you want to do with it. It's one of those things that sort of the air will be cleared. You'll find what it is that's missing. You'll find whatever they've taken, whoever's taken something from you, you will find it, and it will be the solution that you need to come forward. And you can then start to bring things together so it's more comfortable, more harmonious for you. And the restrictions will lessen and you'll feel emotionally satisfied. So it's definitely coming through for you. Things are on its way up for you. So I'm going to give you one more card and see what might be coming through as well. With the Forest Fae. I love this little deck, it's really cute. So what's happening for you, number one? Find that secret. Whoever's got it, whoever's taken it away from you. They haven't taken it away maliciously, they've just taken it away because they didn't think it mattered. Seek it out and you'll be able to then move forward. Realistically, you'll come out of the dark and into the light. And you'll carry that light with you because you know now the answer. And you'll be able to balance your life, the restrictions will lessen, and you'll feel emotionally satisfied. The Thimble Witch. There is magic in beginning to start something new. So there's magic in beginning, so start something new. Magic in beginning, so start something new. Sounds perfect, doesn't it? Sounds perfect. So thank you, number one. Number two, let's have a look and see how this reading turns out for you, and see what might be coming through for you. So if you chose the unicorns, let's have a look and see what might be happening. So, what's this reading about? How does it relate to you? How does it relate to you? The travel coming through for you. I can see a plane. Whether or not you'll be going on a plane to travel or someone's coming through on a plane to visit you, but I just see travel, passports, visas coming through here. Is there travel imminent? I don't know, I just had that feeling, I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. So what's happening? The first card drawn is Ten of Wands. Concerns. Are things working out for you? I see you tying yourself into this burden. I see you making this burden for yourself. And sometimes we do that, don't we? We hold on to things that we think we need to for other people because they've asked us to do something. And we think, oh, I really can't afford to do this. I just really haven't got the energy to do this. But okay, I'll do it for you because you feel some sort of sense of obligation. I don't know. But it seems something you're tying yourself into. And I think it's time for you to just cut the cord here. It's like someone's tied you into this and you're allowing them to. You're giving them permission to dump on you, or you've just carried this burden for a long time and you don't know what to do with it because it's just there and you just think, oh well, there's nothing I can do about it. So that sort of thing's coming through here at the moment. But there's something definitely worth salvaging of your own. If you are able to let go of what other people have placed on you and start tending your own garden, your own needs, things will work out and you will be able to be rewarded for the hard work. It seems as though you're putting in so much effort. Who you're putting the effort in for. If you're putting it in for yourself, fantastic. If you're putting in effort for other people and they're going to reap the rewards of your hard work, how fair is that going to be? Are you going to receive just as much as they are? Are you going to be rewarded for your hard work, or are they going to reap the benefits and you are going to be left with nothing? So it's something that you need to consider. Who are you working for? Are you working for yourself? Have you planted the seeds, watched them grow? Have you nurtured this little item and then you have to let it go? Or are you going to keep it? So it's what's important to you at the moment. Whatever can lessen your burden, whatever can lessen your effort here, I think is really important. So what is going to be happening here for you? Because you're not really seeing it, are you? You know something has to happen. You know you need to make a choice. You know you need to let go or alter something about this situation. What are you going to do? Try and be unbiased as possible. Try and be as fair and open in this situation. There is a chance for it to be a win-win. You both, or whoever's involved in this, you can all have some part in it and be successful and be satisfied. But I think it comes down to you making that decision of what it is that you want, why are you doing this, how much of an effort is everybody else putting in? Is it fair and square? I don't know, but there's a decision to be made and only you can make this decision about what it is that you need. Oh, it's the Lovers coming through here. Could be a romantic connection, or it could be someone else is going to benefit from this decision and this connection here. There's sort of like someone's overseeing something here, either a relationship or a partnership. But whatever it is a long-term commitment to be made here. This is not something to take lightly. It's not something you can just decide and think, okay, I can change my mind tomorrow. That won't be happening. Once the decision is made, it's like it's going to be now and forever. So be careful about your decisions. Make them very impartially. Really, really go deep inside and see what this connection is and why you want it. Because, you know, other people are involved too, perhaps, or it's going to be a very long term and other people will become involved as it progresses. But once the decision is made, it's there forever and it's not going to be changed. There's messages definitely coming through here about relationships, about partnerships, about some other people. And there's an offering here of a very intense emotional offer here, and one that perhaps may alter the whole process. But it's definitely something that will take you on a journey of emotional fulfillment, if that is what you want. But there's definitely an offer here, a message of a very important message of love and acceptance and things like that. Some sort of connection here, definitely, that's going to be brought forward to you. But the decision needs to be made, because this is a long-term decision. How much of it's weighing you down? How much are you putting into it? Is this an equal relationship? Are you going to be rewarded as much as the other? You put in a lot of hard work. Is it worth it? Is it worth it on an emotional level? Is it worth the commitment that you're putting in already? So one more card for you. The Honey Mother. Sometimes the greatest magic lies in the smallest of forms. Honey Mother. Sometimes the greatest magic lies in the smallest form. Oh, sweet. Of course, honeybees, they work individually but also for the group. So whatever you're putting in, other people are going to benefit from it. But is the work you're putting in worth the outcome? That's what's coming through here anyway. So hopefully that makes sense for you. And until next time, thank you. To me, blessings, number 2. Number 3, let's have a look and see what might be happening for you, and see what information comes through. So, number 3, what's your story? What might be happening for you? What's your story? Bulldozers. I see bulldozers. Something's been shifted, but with an effort, because what's been shifted is stubborn and there's a lot of it. So something has been shifted. You're sending out the bulldozers to clear your path, or to clear something out of your way, to make room for something brand new. And bulldozers are a good thing to have on hand, especially when things get too heavy or too deep. So something like that's coming through. I don't know whether it relates to this or not. It could do, because here's the 7 of Wands coming through here. 7 of Wands, for me, is standing up for yourself. Especially when people don't have your vision, or just don't see the situation the same way that you do. And you have to feel like you're defending yourself. But this is defending yourself honourably and saying, hey, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to go about doing it. And I think stand up for yourself in this one. You have a right to have this. You have the ability to have this. Whatever it is, your situation is unfurling. It's rightfully yours. So it could be a job coming through, or a person coming through. Someone's naysaying your relationship, or something else like that. I don't know, what depends on your circumstances, but there's something that you are going to defend your right to have, and it's rightfully yours, so you have every right to defend it. Does that make sense? Because it's part of your future, it's part of your destiny. This needs to happen. This is always meant to happen, and you're being called for a higher purpose. Perhaps you're being called to say, hey, follow your destiny, follow your path. This is really important, and it's meant to be here. Let go of all of the old and bag it all up and throw it away if you need to. Burn it if you need to. Burn your bridges if you need to, because this is something that you need to have in your life, and you are right to defend it. You are right to follow through with it. No judgment for me, because destiny has decided that this is right. So, no one else has the right to tell you it's wrong, because it's inevitable. Does that make sense to you today? And you have the sun, beautiful sun. So that's emphasizing that, yes, everything is as it should be, and to follow through with it. The sun warms you, it revitalizes you, it helps things grow, especially after a rainstorm. The sun comes out and just warms the earth, it warms your heart, and just shows you that vibrancy, that things are perfect just the way they are. Take a chance on it. If you feel as though you're moving forward here, you don't quite know what to do with it, yes, keep hold of it. Take a chance on it. Even if you jump off the edge and the universe is going to catch you. You know what I mean? There'll be somewhere safe to fall. So even if you do fall, or even if you do tumble and strike out wrong for the first few times, the universe is going to catch you and replenish you and send you back on the path. You know what I mean? Even if detours turn up, take them. There might be some really nice experiences there, but you'll always be drawn back to the path that you are fighting for, and it's going to be worth it. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about fighting for what you want, not defending what you want, but fighting for it and clearing the path ahead of you. So, and thinking very clearly about what it is you want, clear objective here, focus on what you want, then go for it. I think that's what's coming through for you, number 3. So one more card. The Fairy Harper. Find the words to long-forgotten songs and dance to the music in your soul. Yeah. This is something that perhaps has been a long-term objective of yours, or has been something that you've been really wanting in your life for quite some time. It's time for you to take hold of it and sing your song. Find out what's in your soul and allow it to escape and bring in what you've been looking for. So thank you very much. Number 3. Well, guys, I hope that was interesting for you. So what is your story? That's the theme of this reading today. And I left the tea for now because I thought all that hard work, you come home and you feel as though you belong finally. This is like a journey for everyone here today. It's like doing everything that you need to do, then coming home, putting your feet up and saying, thank you, I've made it. I've done what it is that I've been destined to do. And then you pour yourself a cup of tea and you sit back and feel the reward of your effort, with a lovely cup of tea and a biscuit and a chocolate, whatever it is that you fancy, a muffin, hot chips, whatever you feel like having with your cup of tea, because the effort has been worth it. You're finally home, you're finally where you belong and need to be. So that's it today, your story. So thank you very much, everyone, and until next time, so many blessings.